Good evening, everyone, and thanks for tuning into Lehigh Valley Sports Scene. I'm Gwen Begley, and we've got a great show for you tonight. We'll take a look at the Iron Pigs' upcoming homestand, as well as top plays, and ending tonight's show with a new edition of Lehigh Sports Central. Despite losing quite a bit of game action to the rain yesterday, there was still some action on the hard court in boys volleyball. Two of the area's top-ranked teams met on the court last night. The home team, the 10-1 Spartans of Southern Lehigh, would play host to Northampton, coming into the contest with a 7-1 overall record. The kids' only loss on the year, a 5-set loss to Parkland. For Southern Lehigh, they'd fall to Freedom in 3. Cassie Schmidt was on hand for Monday night's match and has the highlights.
Both Northampton and Southern Lehigh sporting some win streaks headed into last night's matchup. The kids hoping to win 4 straight, while the Spartans were winners of their last 5. We'd be even through the start of set 1. 5 ties between the two, that is until the kill by Landon Nickisher puts the kids on top 8-7. They'd extend that lead after 3 straight points from Alex Shonin. 2 kills and a block puts Northampton in front, now 15-11. Southern Lehigh would stay within range. Sophomore middle Hansen Fawn would find the floor to cut the deficit to 6, but the kids will still take set 1, 25-18 the final. Fawn with an excellent night for the Spartans, kids leading through the early part of set 2, but the sophomore would meet at the net for the block. That'll tie things up at 12 apiece midway through the set. That, however, responded with an 8-2 run by Northampton. That'll give the kids the 20-15 advantage. The visitors with a powerful night at the net, finishing with 9.5 blocks. This one to give them the 22-15 lead, and then it's Shonin with one of his 2 to finish things off, taking set 2, 25-16. Southern Lehigh would control much of this third set. They'd find themselves with the 14-10 lead off the kill by Hansen Fawn, but the kids not going down without a fight. They'd slowly crawl their way back, tying things up at 19. Fawn, though, with a response to take back the lead at 2019 Spartans, but the visitors keeping their composure and finishing out set 3 on a 6-2 run. Shonin with 2 kills during that span. He'd finish with a team high 12. He'd also cap things off with the nice service. Southern Lehigh unable to handle it, and Northampton goes on to win it 25-22 and the match 3-0.
I'm stoked that we won it. They're a good team, well coached, and all-around solid team. And I'm motivated for the rest of the games this week because we got 3 other games against good teams. So.
Ironically, coming into the season, the Concrete kids had all the confidence in their offense, but some question marks when it came to their defense. Well, pretty much all of those questions would be answered in this 3-set sweep over Southern Lehigh.
It's starting to progress. We've changed our blocking schematics so that we're more zone blocking now, and they've bought into it. We've made a switch from the outside and put Johnny in the middle, which has helped our middle blocking a lot better. And it's awesome. It's not where it's going to be, but it's on the right track.
Yeah, because at practice, we don't really work on our offense that much, but when we work on our defense, if we just keep rising up to the level, just keep going and going and going, and then once we get there, we're just picking up balls like that.
Yeah, it was really cool because at the start of the season, it was a little rusty, and then the blocks came together and everything else just kind of fell into place, and it feels great now.
On the scene at Southern Lehigh, I'm Cassie Schmidt reporting for the SENetwork.
Well, your stat leaders were, as Cassie mentioned, Alex Shonin with 12 kills, 2 aces, and 2 blocks. Jackson Fennell finished behind him with 10 kills, an ace, and a team-high 18 digs. Johnny Martinez led the kids with his 4 blocks on the night and added 7 kills as well. The kids talked about the busy week ahead with Pocono Mountain West tonight, Nazareth on the road on Thursday before finishing with Emmaus at home on Friday. Southern Lehigh drops just their 2nd game of the season and sit now at 10-2. They'll look to rebound Wednesday against Kutztown. Well, good news for